West Baltimore, man, rapping, man, Playboy, Lor Papi, on everything, you feel me, IG, all that shit, man, every streaming service, all that shit, you feel me, all that good shit. But it was like growing, man, that shit, you feel me, I mean, everybody's experience gonna be different. And it's all on how you take shit, deal with shit. Like, I learned a lot, you feel me? I went through a lot, man. I learned a lot of things. It's rough, man. It's definitely rough. A lot of fighting. Saying, like, you see some shit, you feel me? You hear gunshot shit like that, like hood shit. But it's all on what you make it, you feel me? Like, it's all about how you react to your surroundings. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, they probably be like, they'll go through shit and use that as an excuse for failure, you feel me? But it really is to me, is no justification for failure. Yeah, man. So it's all on how you react to shit. You can let shit make you better and motivate you to do better, or you could, to come to your surroundings and your environment for real.
What about yourself, do you say allowed you to make it out of Baltimore? Or like at least make it to the age that most people didn't?
Yeah, cause I'm still up this bitch. But one, like, you feel me, I had a good father, you feel me, father in my life and shit like that. Father raised me up, had a grandmother, definitely taught me a lot of shit, a lot of morals and principles, a lot of street stuff, like street smarts and shit like that. Not really like saying how to do illegal shit, but like, you feel me, like how to maneuver when you in the street and shit, growing up here and shit like that. And just basically like shit to be like a stand-up dude, stand-up individual. Yeah, man, and like that really like helped me out a lot, like having morals and principles and shit. That's something a lot of niggas don't really represent. A lot of niggas like being cruddy and being fucked up niggas and shit like that. I wasn't raised like that, you feel me? Like, to me, you gotta be a solid nigga. That's why I really don't fuck with a lot of people, for real, to be honest. Like, I got a real small circle, for real. Yeah, man. But that's how I am, yeah, man. A lot of niggas ain't like that, but that's something that benefited me, like something that helped my well-being, and just going through shit and learning from that shit too, you feel me? Like, all type of different shit, like being a young dude growing up in the city of Baltimore, West Baltimore to be exact, you feel me? It's like niggas fighting, going outside, you feel me? Like, basic kid shit, you feel me? But man, that shit built character. Like, niggas did a lot of fighting as kids. That shit built character for me, like, man, and shit like that, man. Growing up and going outside, riding bikes, getting banged up, man, playing and shit, then getting a little bit older, going out, just going to all the high school parties, going like shaking big parties and shit like that, from like probably 8th grade to like 11th grade, man. There's a lot of other shit I could talk about, but I don't want to really talk about the real deep shit on camera, but sure. Give you like a general, I guess, perspective on, on the topic for real, but yeah.
So would you say like the fighting, the trouble, all that, do you feel like it was an advantage or like a disadvantage?
Like I said, like, it's like, I guess it was an advantage for me, you feel me? Because like I said, I learned from everything. Like, that shit made me tougher, you know what I mean? Made me a tougher person. And now it ain't only just tough, like, not really just physically, like mentally, you feel me? You know what I mean? That growing up here, you'll see like at a younger age, even more so nowadays, you feel me? Because when I was coming up, we was still like kids and shit, you feel me? Like, we was like, a lot of kids was bad and shit, like, you feel me? Or maybe not, they ain't bad, probably just misled at a young age, probably didn't have the kind of discipline they should have had, you feel me? But we was like more so fighting, and it was a lot of niggas getting banked and shit like that, you feel me? Niggas started getting older. A lot of niggas started like shooting more, getting shot and shit like that. Yeah, man, that shit real fucked up. Like when I say older, that was like teenage years too. Like, it was niggas who I went to school with and shit like that. Now them niggas, like, some niggas in wheelchairs, some niggas ain't here. So it's definitely a blessing to be here. But another thing I do myself, man, I mind my business, man. I stay to myself. I don't do no cruddy shit to nobody. Man, I treat niggas how I want to be treated. You feel me? I don't disrespect nobody for no respect my elders, shit like that. You feel me? Real stand up type shit. You feel me? Shit that you supposed to do. Yeah, man. Like, I got like a lot of old school ways about me. You feel me? Like, for real, like a lot of old school type of ways. And Man, that's really like, to me, like the best thing like somebody could do is really stay to yourself, man. Like, and really focus on whatever the fuck you need to do, you feel me? Like, don't get all, like, a lot of niggas out here, they trying to impress other niggas, you feel me? And they trying to impress other niggas who ain't got their best interests, or who really seeking their downfall, you feel me? And you really gotta have that, a better judgment of character, like, you feel me? That's something that I feel like I was blessed with. Like, I feel I got a good judgment of character. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, it's just a lot of shit you gotta really keep in mind. Like, you just always gotta be on your P's and Q's and shit like that, and make sure you move right out this bitch, you feel me? Because, yeah, man, I know a lot of niggas that ain't here today, man, you feel me? Like, I know, like, some niggas who was close to me this year, they got killed. And, they probably with some better decisions that they could have made, they probably would still be here. So, man, just mind your business, man. Just really fuck that street shit, man. That shit ain't right, you feel me? Worry about impress your family, you feel me? You got kids, impress your kids, impress your mother, your father, if they're in your life, or impress whoever around you that's really rooting for you. Cause these motherfuckers out, these niggas, these bitches, they don't give two fucks about you, yo. And that's the motherfucking truth, you feel me? These bitches ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. Man, mind your business, man. You feel me? Just do what you need to do.
Is that the same path you would expect your children to take, or do you want better for them?
No, yeah, no, not at all, man. Like, I ain't saying like I'm not like I'm not one out here running super wild and no shit like that. But you know, for your kids, you feel me? You want better, you feel me? I would rather my kids grow up somewhere else. But a lot of motherfuckers, they like, well, man, you gonna go here, go there, it's murders, everything's killing. Yeah, but it's a level to everything. Like, a lot of niggas here, they not really informed on the statistics and the stats, like, you feel me, like, per capita and, like, per the average city this size, like, you feel me, like, this city got, like, around, I think, like, a population, like, 600,000 people, you feel me, so it's, like, the amount of murders that's here, if you look at another city close to its size or bigger, it's way more the shit be on CNN and all type of shit. Niggas just only go off of rap music, like a nigga come out of West Bumblefuck, become a big rapper, you feel me? And niggas just say, oh, it go down here, it's this, that, and the third, and then niggas run with that, like, oh yeah, yo, them motherfuckers out there, no man, them niggas rappers, all that shit entertainment, like, niggas really look into that shit and take that shit too serious. You can't go off of what them niggas say, you gotta go off of real facts, you feel me? Like the chances of you becoming, like, or being a victim, or being a victim of a violent crime, or a crime in general, or being, getting locked up, especially being like minorities, you feel me, being like a young black male, is way higher than the average city. I'm not saying that other cities don't have danger and shit like that, but it's other places you can go. Like, it's way nicer places out here that are safer. But that's not even, I'm not even saying that down the city, because really, this city it got some good shit about it too, you feel me? It ain't all negative, it's a lot of negativity. Another thing that separate Baltimore from a lot of other cities is that, in my opinion, not in the opinion, it's a fact, for real. Like, this motherfucker got hoods everywhere. Like, you might go like another city, all they crime concentrated on the west side or the south side, the east side. Baltimore, every side got hoods that's treacherous, you feel me? West Baltimore, East Baltimore, South Baltimore, Northwest, you feel me? All that shit, there's hoods everywhere, you know what I mean? It's treacherous hoods all over this motherfucker, you feel me? So, yeah, man, but I wouldn't want my kids to do the things I did. Now, some of the things I did, yeah, like, I finished high school, you feel me? Of course, I want my kids to finish high school, but I ain't do good, to be real, you feel me? Like, I want my kids to do way better and really apply themselves way more than I did, you know what I mean? I'm not even saying I want my kids to go to college necessarily, you know what I mean? Not really, like, if that's what they want to do, that's fine, but I really want my kids to do what they want to do as long as it's productive, you know what I mean? It's positive, you know what I mean? That's really what it's all about, being positive, for real. Really, you only get one life, yo. Like, niggas don't understand that shit. You get one of these motherfuckers. This ain't Super Mario where niggas get a mushroom and you come back and you know what I mean? This is it. Like, you feel me? This it. Like, once you did, that's it. You did forever. And a lot of niggas, they really can't. I don't think a lot of people, they really can't fathom forever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is forever. That's it. It's just hard to make it out this bitch. You feel me? Like, it's like a black cloud over this motherfucker. It feel like niggas cursed, to be real. Like, it feel like the city curses. It's hard. But that don't mean you can't do it, you feel me? You only gonna go as far as your mind allows you to take yourself. Like, niggas, I feel like the niggas who above niggas, they need to do more, like open up more opportunities so niggas can keep on prospering, you feel me? But sometimes it do also fall on that person. Some people, they not hungry enough, they not serious enough, you feel me? So, I mean, I guess it's both sides, but I feel like it's more so, man, like the niggas who up there who can help. Like, I feel like more niggas need that help to reach back for real. That's my opinion.
Like, what does success look like to you?
Shit, success really be like, I feel like that's a personal, like, man, it's a personal thing. It's all about what success is. I mean, for me, success would be me being able to do what I want to do. Help a lot of motherfuckers. Like, really, yo, one of my biggest goals is to change other people's lives, you feel me? And put, like, other people, like, in better positions, you feel me? Like, that's real important to me. I feel like that'll make me successful, being able to take care of my family without breaking the law, you feel me? And being, like, having generational wealth, like, shit I can pass down to my kids, and my kids can keep that shit going. And other people too, like some of my man, some of my homeboys, shit like that. Yeah, man, I feel like that's successful to me.
You feel like you can be successful and broke at the same time?
Depending on you feel me? If you got help, if you might not have no money, you might be broke as shit. But if you feel as if your goal was never for you to get rich or get a lot of money, your goal was to feed the homeless and help the homeless get off the streets and get on their feet. I mean, yeah, for me personally, no, because the things that I want to do the most require me not to be broke. You feel me? But it depend on the person for real.
Like, what do it mean to have soul?
Have soul. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I don't really know, man. Like, have soul. That's something I never really thought about, man. Like, sometimes I think about if we really have souls or not, if that shit even real. But I guess, like, I mean, it's like figuratively speaking. I guess to have, like, some type of, like, I guess, like, on some James Brown type shit. I guess, like, some good qualities about, like, hey, I guess to have, like, a good soul with you, like, a good heart to be for your people and shit like that, I guess.
And would you say having soul is more or less likely to make you successful?
That's a good question right there, yo. Cause I'ma be real, I feel like part of the reason why I ain't made it further as fast as I wanted to is cause I don't dick ride and I'm not kissing no ass. You feel me? I said that shit in the song too. You feel me? Yeah, like I'm not kissing no ass, I ain't dick riding. I ain't ready to change up myself. So yeah, you feel me? So yeah, it can. You know what? Yeah, I definitely feel like it make it hard. It might make it route longer. That don't mean you're not gonna get there though. Yeah, man, it's all about your perseverance and wanting to keep on going hard.
Why you feel like it would make it route? Like, why you feel like it would take longer?
Because I don't really feel like being like, be real. Like I don't feel like having integrity and shit like that. Or being like a good, solid person. I don't really feel like that's like popular. I don't feel like that's popular at all. You feel me? I feel like it's all about being a fucked up nigga, to be real, like being cruddy as shit and not like giving a fuck about nobody else. And like also to be real, like they say nice guys finish last, you feel me? That's what they say, so that could be part of it. And then like also, I mean, like it depends on what kind of, it also depends what you try to be successful when. Like you could try to be successful in the corporate world and that shit can still apply to the same situation, because you feel me, you might be just trying to be like a cool dude. You might be like somebody who makes sacrifices for other people, shit like that. And like that shit might not help you. Like I saying that with me, like personally, like if I was more of a fuck everybody, I'm gonna do the fuck, I'ma step over anybody, get to the top, however the fuck I need to do it. Then yeah, I feel like you get that burger, but when you trying to do it and still also be able to look in the mirror at the end of the day, yeah, that shit definitely make it harder. Because I already think, I'm gonna be real, like I already think weird as fuck out here to me. Like you feel a lot of this shit that's going on is fucking weird. Like a lot of things is like it ain't what you know, is who you know. It ain't what you can do, is who you know. A lot of this shit go back to who the fuck you know, you feel me? Like, and that ain't really always conducive to can you get the job done, or are you talented? Are you the most qualified? You feel me? This shit is like it's like a big popularity contest for real out here, to be honest.
So if you had to choose between money or love, what would you choose?
That's a good question too. I guess I would have to choose love. Not like necessarily with no woman, but like, you feel me? Like your family, kids, shit like that. Man, I couldn't trade that in for no fucking bread. I mean, I wouldn't. I could, but I wouldn't do that. You feel me? That wouldn't even be right. I couldn't even live with myself. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta be able to live with your motherfucking self, be able to look in the mirror and shit like that. So, yeah, definitely choose that.
So like when they talk about people selling their souls, like what do you feel like they sold?
Selling their soul, like, yeah, basically like selling, like, you selling out yourself, like, yeah, man, like you saying fuck your morals and principles, if you even have any to begin with, but you basically saying fuck that shit to get something that you want. Like a lot of times some material shit, or man, like a nigga might suck a nigga dick or something to try to get a fucking role in a movie or some shit like that. Like you sold your soul. Like if you I mean, unless you a homosexual and that's what you choose, you already living like that. But if you like you saying, man, that's just an example. Like or you saying like just doing some shit that you know is against what you stand for. You feel me? In order to get somewhere you want. Like that's basically what it is to me. I think that's what it is, period, for real.
Have you ever had any experiences with depression?
How, yeah, hey, yo, real shit, though, that's good that you talking about that, because, like, to be real, a lot of motherfuckers ain't real enough. See, I don't give a fuck about how people feel, like, or what people think about me. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 for real. Because it's real shit, because a lot of niggas is out here, they suffer from depression, anxiety, all type of mental health issues. But you gotta think, yo, the type of trauma that niggas go through here, how could you not, yo? But motherfuckers look at that shit like it's a weakness. It ain't no motherfucking weakness. It's weak not being able to fucking be real and confront that shit, to be honest. Like, a lot of niggas out here trying to walk around and be the toughest motherfucker on earth, and ain't nothing phase me, this, that, and the third. Nah, man. A lot of shit is very traumatic that you going to go through, that you going to see. You feel me, growing up here. So how could you not be depressed? Or like, man, it's a depressing city, yo. When you ride around this bitch, you see motherfuckers smiling at this shit. Walking down the street, no. Fuck ass, no. You see motherfuckers, mud broke down. Man, things like outside and shit. If they smiling, they probably geeking. You feel me? They probably out there tripping. You feel me? Or you might see some niggas tripping outside, like, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, for the most part, yeah, it's motherfucker depressing this shit. If you got, look, right, if you got brothers, sisters, homeboys, and they out here getting killed, if your mother out here struggling, if you out here struggling, if you feel me, if you addicted to drugs or whatever, how the fuck are you not depressed? How the fuck are you just like, oh, that shit ain't faze me, you feel me? But our motherfuckers all addicted to drugs because of depression. Niggas don't be wanting to say that shit. Why you think niggas popping a million perks, smoking weed all day? Drinking and shit all day. You feel? Why you think these bitches always going out drinking that, like, why you think bitches always in clubs and shit like that? Trying to have fun, trying to escape what the fuck is their reality, you feel me? But motherfuckers, they don't want to be real about that shit.
So what you think it would take to get them out of that depression?
That's something that's like, that's deep rooted, you feel me? Like, it'll take a lot. And like, to get out of it, I don't even know if niggas could really get out of that shit. Like, I mean, well, I ain't gonna say you can't, you feel me? But it'd be hard, cause a lot of that shit, it start from like early ass age, you feel me? Like, man, a child for real. Like, growing up and going through a lot of shit, saying a lot of shit. But one thing, like I said, that could definitely start to help is like, if motherfuckers was more honest about that shit, man. Like, yo, my head fucked up. You feel me? And like, I just think it's crazy, like, yeah, man, how like motherfucker like don't wanna say, yo, I'm depressed, I ain't feeling right, and like you go through like it, you go around murders and shit, like, yo, that shit ain't even human, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, niggas don't even understand, like, that shit ain't human. That ain't how human beings supposed to live. And everybody's supposed to be so-called Christians and shit like that, but they still don't understand that shit. You feel me? Niggas ain't supposed to be out here beefing every day, killing each other and shit. But that's the norm that you feel me? We grow up in that shit. But when you start going around this motherfucking country and shit like that, and you start to go other places, you start to see like niggas ain't really living like that. Yo, a lot of this shit, it's a different world. It's hoods all over the country. But I'm just saying, like, yo, it's a different world out here, yo. The shit that our mentality here is like no other, yo. Like, niggas don't understand that shit, you feel me? It's a whole nother fucking world out here. I mean, like I said though, a nigga might, somebody could be more of a man at the age of 12, yo, you feel me? Than somebody who's 21, man. Like, this motherfuckers out here who fucking walking around a half a fucking man, you feel me? Right now at the age of 30, so this boy think it's kings and queens out here. Some of them might not have realized it yet, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's a lot of them that's not though being real. Like, I'm gonna be real, I'm a firm believer. Everybody not a fucking king, yo. Like, I know a lot of people like when they black consciousness tip, they call everybody like every black man a king. Everybody not a king, yo. Like, first of all, everybody can't be a king. If everybody was fucking kings, yo, that like a king is something special. You feel me? A king is a leader. Like, a king is something that you prove. You gotta prove that you a king to become a king. Like, you're not just a fucking king or a queen, yo. Like, you feel me? But no, it is something though, you feel me? It is something. They feeling far between off this motherfucker, but it is something, you feel me? It's just, you gotta find that queen. But some people was a queen for you though, you feel me?
Yeah. So like, yeah, for you, right. Like, what would a queen look like?
That's a good ass question. Shit, man. Somebody who a loyal female, somebody who ain't attention seeking. Man, somebody who gonna hold you down just as much as you gonna hold her down. Like, I'm gonna tell you something though, like, with these bitches out here though, a lot of these bitches, like, cause a lot of bitches, mothers, been raising them up like that too, but nowadays bitches be just trying to leech, yo. Like, they be trying to get ahead. They trying to take from what you got and add to theirs for real, you feel me? Even like in return, they want like what you get pussy, like that ain't a fair exchange, yo, you feel me? Like, fuck that shit.
And would you say genuine love is hard to find?
Fuck yeah, hell yeah. And I don't even feel like that's just here. I feel like that's the world. I feel like that shit been like that. Look at Jesus. You feel me? Look at that story. Whether you believe in it or not, that story old as shit, you feel me? Like, that's an old story, so that should show you right there. Look at the Last Supper. It was niggas up that bitch who knew they was ready to turn on that man and shit like that. You feel me? At the Last Supper. Definitely hard to find. You feel me? That's why you gotta be very selective. People you fuck with, you gotta judge people by their character. You gotta judge people by what they do, not always what they say too, you feel me? And like when somebody show you who they are, believe. Yeah, man.
What you think about friends? Like, you got a lot of friends?
No, I got a lot of acquaintances. I know a lot of people. I don't got a lot of people I call my friend at all. You feel me? I got very few people I call my friend. I like to stay to myself a lot, but I got a lot. I got a good amount of homeboys. Like, close friends, I got very few. I don't really like people, yo. I never was big on people, yo. Like, to be honest, like, people, I really don't like people. Like, that go for everybody. Like, that go, like, some people, they hate white people. Like, I don't like people, yo. Like, people fucked up. Like, I don't like motherfuckers. That go for male, female, all walks of life. Like, I don't really fuck with people, yo. Like, for various different reasons. I'm being real. I like animals more than people. To be real, like, I really, like, it might sound weird and shit like that. Yo, people fake as shit. People is fake as fuck. Like, for real. They is so fake. People are some of the fakest, nastiest, disgusting motherfuckers that's on this planet. Like, you feel me? It's human beings. Like, these fucking people is fucking trash, yo. Just like that dumpster right there. You see that green dumpster? Yeah, you see that motherfucker. They just like that shit. People ain't shit.
So, like, if you won the lottery right now, like, what would you do with the money?
What I do with the money? Man, I would take that money, yo. I'm going straight down enormous. I'm throwing half of it. You feel me? I'm going to buy a fucking big ass Ferrari. Like, I'm lying hard as shit, man. No, I would have some fun with it. That'd be a lie, but no, I would invest in myself more to be able to get further and then invest back. And like me personally, yo, like a lot of times people they say they want to do help the community out and shit like that. Nothing. Like, yo, I don't really fuck with that charity shit, to be real. Like, as far as organizations, I'm not saying like I don't fuck with doing charitable work. You feel me?
Yeah.
But no, I don't fuck with. Like, I wouldn't donate it to charity. I would donate that shit myself. You know what I mean? I would do like, you know what I mean, little block parties back. So I would do what I can, yo. Like, niggas like gotta understand, like, you can't always look at like people like, yo, they was supposed to do so much for everybody. Like, you gotta help who you can help, you feel me? But I would give back as much as I could. But also, like I said, invest in myself, invest in my family. I would move.
You feel like growing up in Baltimore is rare for a child to hear I love you?
Hell yeah. that was a good thing right there that you just asked though. That was some good shit, yo. Me personally though, no, I heard that a lot, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Like me and my mans and my father, my people, man. I tell them I love them a lot, and I heard it a lot from my father in particular and my grandmother. And like other females that have been in my life as mother figures, yeah, I heard it, you feel me? But like, I can't say that shit for like a lot of people I know on like my homeboys and shit like that. I think it is very real. Like, you feel me? And that shit, like, niggas don't understand, that shit take a toll. Another thing too is like I'm proud of you. You feel me? Like when somebody do something good, they should be told like, yeah, I'm proud of you. Like, you feel me? That's something else I heard, like, and that a lot of other kids don't, a lot of the youth don't hear. That shit is imperative, yo. Like, you feel me? Like, praise is needed for kids, yo, like, especially when they doing right. I feel on some real shit, yo, something as simple as that probably, like, really will help a lot of people. Help a lot of kids coming up, yo. Just saying I love you, I'm proud of you and shit. What you think? I want to know what you think, too. What you think?
I definitely think, a lot of kids haven't heard I love you in Baltimore, mostly because not only is it a lot of young parents, there's a lot of parents on drugs, there's a lot of parents that's just, they wasn't ready for a kid, so they still living a lifestyle. They just got anybody babysitting them. Exactly. And I think all in all, it kind of, like, that child is constantly looking for that. So I feel like when kids get older, like, they the ones that's like, the most pressed to be accepted, you feel me? Because they just dying for somebody to tell them they love them, you feel me?
A lot of times when they do find it, you feel me, it ain't even real love.
Yeah.
That's the fuck, and then they, like you said, since it's rare for them to hear that shit, when they do finally hear it, they can't really identify that it ain't real, you feel me? That it's fake ass love. Cause to me, yo, love really an action, yo, too, yo, you feel me? Like that shit, like telling somebody I love you and I'm proud of you, or mainly I love you, but I love you, like that shit gotta be backed up with action, you feel me? Like you can't just tell a motherfucker that shit, I love you, yo. Like I done had a bunch of people tell me they love me. And then I don't even barely talk to these motherfuckers. I ain't motherfuckers say that shit, yo, saying me, yo, what's up, my nigga, yo, love you, dummy, da. Like, oh, all right, bet, thank you, yo, you feel me? Like, nigga don't love me, man, don't give two fucks about me, yo. You feel me? Nigga don't give two shits about me. The average person not gonna give two fucks about you. You feel me? And that's completely fine with me. You just gotta focus on the motherfuckers who do, man, know who really do. And that shit'll really get you firm.
That's real.
In life.
You feel like you've been in love before?
Yeah, like, not on the weird shit, but yeah, I'm in love with my kids, man. Not on the weird shit, you feel me? But like, it's a strong bond. But like with females, like, nah, I don't know, yo, like, I be thinking back, like, have I ever been in love? I don't know, man, to be honest, no, I don't know. I don't think, I done had women I love, you feel me, or had love for, or that, no, I do genuinely love, but have I ever been in love? Like, I'm not really sure, and if I'm not sure, I probably have, because I heard that you know exactly when you have been, you feel me?
Is that something you want for yourself?
Man, hopefully one day, you feel me? That ain't something I think about like that, though, to be honest. That ain't one of my main focuses. But no, that would be, I mean, that's ideal for real, you feel me, of a human being. Like, we supposed to fall in love. Like, I be saying, like, yeah, I mean, this shit ain't normal. I mean, the ideal human being, like a human being, I mean, being a person, like, you supposed to fall in love one day. Yeah, I mean, so yeah. Man, I want whatever best for me. If it's what's best for me, then yeah, I want it. Like, I just want it to be the right motherfucker. You feel me? The right female. Like, I don't want it to be no cruddy ass bitch. Which I don't think that, man, that wouldn't even happen anyway. You feel me? But real shit though, I don't be like, I be knowing, like, I peep people. I peep the shit that they do. I peep how people move and shit like that. I wouldn't allow myself to fall in love with no bitch like that. Like, that shit'll really turn me the fuck off when they be fucking with her anyway. Yeah, man. But like, yeah, man, that shit'll be cool one day.
So this what's something that's on your mind, something that you want to share with the world?
I want to tell, like, everybody, man, stop fucking hating on each other. You feel me? I want to tell the kids, fuck that street shit. I know they ain't all gonna listen, but I mean, fuck it, I gotta say it, you feel me? Fuck that street shit. Make your fucking family proud. And if ain't nobody never told you, I'm proud of you. You feel me? Do the right thing on some Spike Lee shit, man. Back in the day, like the real street dudes, yo, real street niggas, they would tell the kids, yo, nah, don't fuck with that shit. This for me, you feel me? Like, stay away from this. This what I'm doing. That don't make it right. Yeah, man, no, you go to school, you go hoop, you do, you see what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's what the fuck is supposed to be. Like, everybody not supposed to be, everybody trying to keep up with each other. Everybody want to be the biggest street nigga, yo. That shit phony, man. Be the richest person. Be the motherfucker that's out here doing what the fuck you want to do. You got niggas out here, yo, that don't even gotta sell drugs, yo. No, I'm gonna be real. Selling drugs is a choice to me, in my opinion. You feel me? But you got niggas out here that start selling drugs, knowing they ain't had to, joining gangs and shit, knowing they ain't had to. You feel me? Just to keep up with the next nigga. You feel me? And then they get shot up or something bad happened, and now they regretting that shit. You never had to do it. Yo, man, I know a nigga who joined the gang, yo, who joined the gang. That nigga came from a 2-parent household, my nigga. He ain't grow up poor at all. Like, a lot of times, like, these niggas really be like, they don't want to keep it 100. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm just saying, like everybody ain't supposed to be, even in the hood. Like, my father be telling me, we be talking shit yesterday, he was coming up, everybody wasn't jumping off the porch, yo. That shit was for, like, specific niggas. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Even in the hood, like, you feel me? And that's something that changed a lot. Like, now, it got a lot to do with rap music, too. Like, now, everybody, it's glorified to be a street nigga. You don't gotta be a street nigga, you be your fucking self, yo. There's nothing wrong being yourself. Real motherfuckers gonna respect that shit. I know I am, you feel me? Yo, I got homeboys, my nigga, like real shit. I got homeboys who's not street niggas at all. And they some of the most loyal people, yo. Like, I'm talking about, like, for real. Like, these niggas really genuinely care about me. Like, yo, if my car break down on a beltway, I can call one of them niggas. You feel me? These niggas, like, if God forbid, like, just saying, like, if I was to ever go homeless and I was outside, they would be like, yo, come stay with me, you feel me?
For sure.
That's the type shit that matter. It ain't about being a street nigga, it's about being a real nigga. It's about being a real dude, yo, you feel me? A real person. Women too, like, now they just niggas. It's about being a real motherfucker, yo, like, just being solid, yo. Like, you feel me? All that street shit don't matter. That shit gonna help you out here losing your life. Niggas who tricking niggas out their life. That's all it is. Like, you let niggas trick you out your life. These rappers too. These niggas not living that shit, man. These niggas is out here making them songs. The songs be good. They out here talking a bunch of shit that they ain't never lived. You feel me?
Fact.
Or even if they did, they might have dibbled and dabbled in it, or it might be some old shit, and they got you thinking that that's what the fuck they doing right now. Niggas ain't doing that shit, man. These niggas is going providing for their family while you listening to these niggas. You going getting booked and beefing with niggas and getting shot up, or you lose your life, man. That shit is stupid. That shit ain't fucking worth it. I'm gonna tell you something. Watch, one day you gonna have this interview and you gonna be like, yo, I did one of them first interviews, yo. You feel me? This ain't my first, but you might as well say it is, you feel me? But you like, yo, I did one of that nigga first interviews, yo. You gonna pull this bitch back up. You like, dang. I mean, not saying like we ain't gonna know each other, but I'm just saying like,
sure,
this shit gonna be in the vault, you feel me? Like, this shit is gonna be in the motherfucking vault. Like, dang.
Shit gonna be worth something.
Exactly, you feel me? But no, by that time though, yo, man, we should be building. I plan on niggas building together, like still working, you know what I mean, doing shit, man, you feel me? But yeah, like forever, all right, yeah, forever, just keep on reaching, all right, yeah. The cost of soul, that's some real shit, fuck with this shit.
I keep trying to put a little snippet on Instagram, that shit won't even let me, so that must be a sign that the streets not even ready for what we talking about just yet. You feel me?
I'm gonna be real, yo. Niggas ain't never gonna be ready for this shit, yo, probably, yo. But for the motherfuckers that is ready, that's all that matters. As long as whoever hear this shit and they benefit and they take from it, that's who it was meant for, you feel me?